Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 17 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you. I'm going to show you the away game in the Champions League against Terengganu and the home game in J1 League against Gamba Osaka. So let's get straight into it. And the team to face Terengganu is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Terengganu, and it is Lima in goal. Back 4 is Chano, Bengu, Kawase and Rogerio. Oba behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield. Satake on the left, Kobayashi on the right and Iho Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is once again going down the media credit line. We are absolutely overwhelming favourites to win this game. So I am going to tell the lads that and tell them I expect them to play like it. So we'll pump the fists and go with that one. And let's get out there for the match and see if we can grab the win. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things play out. And then beyond that, we will take any necessary action. The first highlight is ours. Oba plays it into the box for Rogerio, squares it for Satake. The ball's in the back of the net, but there is an appeal for an offside. And VAR is going to have a look. And it is offside, unfortunately. It remains 0-0. And I am going to demand more, because we absolutely shouldn't do anything other than win this game. Uno with a corner into the middle. The header is saved. Chano crosses it in, headed away. Kawase, but the highlight comes to an end. And I'm wondering about going attacking already, but I think I'll wait. Uno over the free kick. Over the wall and out of play for a goal kick. Right, demand more. Now it is Chano with a free kick to Oba. Back to Bengu. Bengu into Satake. Now Suzuki to Rogerio. Oba back to Kawase. Kawase back to Bengu in his own half. Kawase again. Plays it forward this time to Suzuki. Over the top for Uno, who plays a left-footed shot under the keeper into the back of the net. And it is Terengganu 0, Nagoya Grampus 1. So we have the lead. And hopefully we can go on and seal the match reasonably comfortably. Now, Satake plays it through to Suzuki, onto Hladki. He's taken down, but fairly apparently. Satake's cross. Shot is charged down. Sahami brings it clear over the halfway line. Kawase is tracking the run, but not that closely. It's played back to Jahari, and the highlight comes to an end. Now they've got a corner. Salahuddin with the right-footed in-swinger. And it's a low one into the area. Keeper's dealt with it. Kawase's cleared it, but only partially. And the follow-up by Suhaimi is in the back of the net. And it's Terengganu 1, Nagoya Grampus 1. And this was not the way I'd envisaged this game going. So now, demand more. As we win the header, Satake plays it back to Bengu. To Oba. Uno. Back to Bengu again. Now Chano. Into Uno. Over the top for Hladki, who brings it down. Smashes it into the roof of the net. It is going to be checked for an offside again. And this one's offside as well. It remains 1-1. I am going to go attacking now. And we'll confirm that. I'm not going to make any substitutions until at least half time. It is Uno now with a free kick into the far post. Header hits the frame of the goal. And it's cleared away. The highlight comes to an end. And it's been a frustrating 38 minutes so far. But Uno now over the free kick, goes for goal, and he's only gone and found it. That is an absolutely stunning effort, and it is Terengganu 1, Nagoya Grampus 2. There's no stopping it this time. And as you can see from the match stats, completely deserved lead. And now it's Uno with a corner, and the header from Bengu is over the top. And that should do it for the first half, and indeed does. So into the dressing room. Going well, capable of better. I don't want to criticise them when they're winning. And now the question is who the substitutions need to be. And I think one of them's got to be Uno. So we'll bring on Sam Richards. We'll drop him into defensive midfield. I'm also going to take off Kawase and bring on Fujita. And I think that's probably it for now. Although, actually, Chano as well for Hiral. And let's go. Second half underway. 3 changes made at the break. Hopefully we can go on and seal a comfortable win and make the rest of the group a little bit easier. We absolutely deserve it. Look at the state of the match stats. Suzuki now to Fujita. Comes across, plays it to Bengu. Bengu goes straight down the middle to Oba. Satake into Oba. His shot too hot for the keeper to handle. And it is Terengganu 1, Nagoya Grampus 3. Finally, we've got some breathing space. And I think, in fact, I'm going to wait for this highlight before I do the next change. Satake to Kobayashi. And it's off the post. Zainai will clear it. And my next change is going to be Oba. And coming on is going to be Asanuma. And then after that, we've got one left. And I'm not sure who that's going to be yet. Although Hladkey's making a compelling case for it being him. Despite everything he's done this season, he's not immune to being taken off. As that goes all the way through to Lima in goal. He drops it down, plays it short to Richards. Out to the left for Hiral. And it's given away. Jasmine plays it back to his keeper. Tukiman to Zayn. And Mahmoud. They work it to Naziri. Naziri into Abdullah. Abdullah shoots and it comes back off the post. Terengganu unlucky not to close the gap to 3-2. And I think my final change is going to be Rogerio. And coming on will be Shugio. And that will do. And that is the full-time whistle. Terengganu 1, Nagoya Grampus 3. I'll be back with the second match of today's episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode. And this time it is a home game in J1 League against our old club, Kashima Antlers. And the team for this one, Lima in goal, back four, Chano, Kawase, Fujita and Shugio. Oba behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield. Ugachukwu on the left. Hladkey moves to right wing and Takasaki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants them to pick up where they left off. We played reasonably well last time. I think that's a perfectly sensible suggestion. So we are going to outstretch the arms and agree with him. And let's get out into the match and see if we can grab the 3 points at home to Gamba Osaka and hopefully strengthen our grip on second place. There's absolutely no chance we catch Vissel Kobe. The title is all but mathematically theirs, never mind realistically. So we are focused on making sure that if we need to be, we are in the Champions League for next season. And already we've picked up an injury. It's Sasaki's going off. Gorachegi is going to come on. And he'll go to right back. Shugio will move forward. And that will be fine. So hopefully we can get a goal pretty soon to settle any nerves about this game. Gamba down in 12th place in the league, so they shouldn't be a threat. But we all know how these things work. They absolutely will be if we don't score quite quickly. So I think what I'm going to do actually is go attacking and try and force the issue. So we'll demand more. Uno's free kick, and it lands on the roof of the net. And the highlight comes to an end. And it does look as though we're going to go in at half time at 0-0, which is disappointing. But nonetheless gives us a platform to build on. I'm going to stay attacking for the rest of the game, as there is the half-time whistle. It is 0-0 at the break. Far from pleased. 2 more changes need to be made. So Ugachukwu is going to come off. We'll bring on Yuyama. And I will also take off Suzuki. I'll move Richards forward. And I will take Suzuki off. Bring on Fujita. And that will do for now. So that's 3 changes out of the 5 we're allowed. We're into the second half. Can we go and grab a goal, please? Demand more. And hopefully we can have a highlight quite soon. And the opening goal of the game. Right, Richards is playing. In fact, he's just hovering between a 6.5 and a 6.6. So I'm not going to take him off. I am going to take Kobayashi off though. And we'll bring on Takasaki up front. He isn't fully fit, but he's fit enough to play some part. And the remaining question is whether it's Shugio or Uno that's the last substitution. I'm leaning towards Shugio. And in fact, I'm not going to. I'm going to take Uno off and bring on Arita as Yuyama comes forward, gets past his man, plays it into the box, and Kohei Takasaki makes it Nagoya Grampus 1, Gamba Osaka 0. So we've got the lead, 78 minutes gone, and we now just need to either hold on for 12 minutes or preferably get that second goal to secure the win. But we are dealing in only a few minutes of time left. And we're now into the 90th minute. And we've got 5 minutes of added time to survive to secure a priceless 3 points. And there it is, full time. Nagoya Grampus 1, Gamba Osaka 0. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the J1 League table, and as you can see, we are in second place with 17 wins, 8 draws, 6 defeats from our 31 matches played, 59 points, 17 adrift of Vissel Kobe, who now have 1 game in hand on us and indeed most of the teams in the league. So the title race all but done. Let's have a look at what's coming up on the next episode. And I am going to concentrate on the Champions League from here on in. So I'll be showing you the home game against Guangzhou. I'll then play Tokyo Verdy off camera. And I'll then show you the trip in the Champions League to Bayangkara. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.